Welcome to sewing class. This is Annette Julie, and we are working on darning a large hole. This is video number 4. So I have my thread, it's 2-ply, it's waxed, and I'm now going to start making my very small stitches going the opposite direction that I just did. Now I'm going to be going the crosswise direction, and I'm going to go every 1/8 of an inch, bring my needle up and down, and then pull my thread and needle through. Make sure I don't have any knots. And we're making little small stitches parallel to the border. I'm going along on the cross grain. Otherwise known as the weft. Okay, we've made it to the other side. Let's go ahead and pull the rest of those stitches through. Looks good. Now I'm going to go up about a 1/16 of an inch, and I'm going to start my second row of very small 1/8 of an inch stitches. This is parallel to the border. This is parallel to the row of stitches you just made. Try to see how many stitches that you can put on your needle and still sew straight and still sew with pulling through without making knots. Or puckers. Okay, that looks good. Let's go down that 1/16 and start our next row of very small stitches. One-eighth of an inch or smaller. We want to try to keep them as consistent as possible. These are parallel to the last row that you just made, parallel with that border. And see how many you can get on your needle. If you can go all the way to the other side before pulling it through. Down a 1/16 of an inch and start your next row of small stitches, weaving in and out 1/8 of an inch. These are going across on the cross grain. Okay, pull that through. Check both sides, make sure there's no puckers or loops of extra thread. And we'll start on our next row. We're still above the hole. We're making the stitches parallel with the line that we just made, parallel with our borders. And we've made it to the other side. Let's pull that through. You can go ahead and press this in between as well to help flatten it out. We've gone up that 1/16 of an inch. Now I'm making my small 1/8 of an inch stitches. Pulling the needle through, making sure I don't have any puckers or gathers on both sides. Right, we made it to the other side of the border. Pull that thread through. Go up 1/16 of an inch. Making your small 1/8 of an inch stitches. But now we have that large hole, so you need to make a big gapping stitch until the other side, and then pick up your small stitches again. We're going to go down that 1/16 of an inch. We're making our small stitches. And now we're coming towards the hole. And you're going to weave that thread in and out, and then continue on the other side with your small 1/8 of an inch stitches. Go up or down that 1/16. Start your next row of parallel stitches. Now I come into the hole and I want you to weave in and out of that thread until you get to the other side where the fabric is. Get on the fabric. And let's do our small stitches until the border. Okay. Go down another 1/16. Start our small 1/8 of an inch stitches. Now you're getting to the hole, and I want you to weave that thread in and out to the other side where we can start our stitches again. Make sure you don't have any puckers or gathers or loops on both sides. Continue your 1/8 of an inch stitches until the border. Going down that 1/16 of an inch. I'm starting to weave in and out 1/8. My small stitches. Now I've entered the square of thread, I'm also going to weave in and out of my thread until I get to the other side, where I will work on my small stitches. And pull that thread through. We're getting short on thread, so I'm going to tie a knot and get some more length of thread. We can always press it and make it flat several times during your stitching. I'll see you in the next video.